So the cup is going home again, but not with the men's team because they're never going to win anything. Shout out to Harry Kane.
Oh, poor lad.
I know, right? So we're
Pour
going to
one
talk
out.
about the UEFA Women's Euros 2025, and I'm going to let Hubert say this particular part. The Copa America.
La Copa America Femenil.
There you go.
Or is it femenil? I don't remember which word they use.
Femenil. That's femenil.
Femenil. Okay, I couldn't remember which one they use. I've seen both used before. So
sorry, I don't mean to step on anybody. Oh, Jesus, knocking the microphone around. It's one of those days. Sorry, trying to actually get some work done here, typing away. But
talking with your hands.
Get really angry. Both of these were really fun finals, but I will say the Copa America final was an absolute blast, and the last like 20 minutes of that game too. And fun fact, Marta played in her first Copa America, I believe, in 2003.
That's crazy, man.
Long careers. Unfortunately, the women don't really make a lot of money, so it's not you're not like you're financially secure. You can retire early. You got to play until. Luckily, I think she's been making decent money at Orlando, and revenue is coming in now. So,
I'll say this: I almost feel bad for Marta because her career started as early as it did. If she was 10 years later, she'd be a massive international superstar. Not that she's not in her own respect in her own world, but I think she would be. There would be that pop culture, more mainstream crossover that
she would be Caitlin Clark of soccer.
Absolutely. Who did not have who couldn't play this week against Mitch Buckers, but that's it.
But no, I mean it was really good. It was really good. I watched both of these games. It's solid game, ties, late drama. Penalty kicks are always a crapshoot for a final, but
PKs in a final are always fun though, especially when you don't have a rooting interest, right? Although in the Euro, I'm always rooting against England no matter what. That's in sports, that's in finance, that's I'm always rooting against England. But when you don't have a true rooting interest in these games, when they come down to PKs, it is just exhilarating.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I mean, it's what else can we really say? It's great for women's sports. It's really solid. I want other teams besides the US women's national team to be good so that it can make the women's World Cup better.
Yeah, and it's exciting. It's going that way. It's awesome.
Yeah, because for the last couple of things, it's just been a foregone conclusion.
Yeah,
Carly Lloyd is going to get another trophy, and we're going to keep it moving. And it's obvious now that that's not they might still end up winning, but it's no longer a foregone conclusion, and that's what we really need in any sport. I think that's why, like sports, that's why some people get mad at MLS for the Galaxy dynasty and now Miami. It's like, no, you actually need a dynasty to hate. That's why New England was necessary, right? You needed that team to hate. That's why the Yankees are necessary. You need that team to hate.
Absolutely.
Like, you need something to hate. So I'm all for the women's team being the dynasty that we all need to crush.
America's really easy to hate right now, too.
Or in American football, you got the Cowboys who win and wait.
Never mind. That's not. This has been 40 years. Yeah.
You can hate them anyways. Anyway, sorry.
I do.
Yeah, man. It's just pretty awesome. And I think 2031 World Cup is here, correct?
North
America?
Off the top of my head.
I thought it was.
We have a Women's World Cup coming up, but I don't know which one. It might be 31.
I think it was 31 is us. But yeah, no.
We have one. England has one. I don't know which order they're in, but we're getting one soon.
Yeah, so it's just pretty awesome. Anyone who checked this out knew it was fantastic. The whole tournament was really good. I caught a couple because the time difference kind of works out for the Euros. That's like in the middle of my day, so I got to see a couple of those. So yeah, man, it was pretty awesome. And congratulations to both these women and their achievement. And we look forward to even more growth coming up. It's the problem. I'm going to be completely honest. The issue with these tournaments is that there was already so much soccer going on that it was just a lot.
They did get buried a little bit, especially the Copa. I think the Copa really got buried with everything that's been going on in this hemisphere with the, the Club World Cup, everything else that has been here, the Gold Cup. Now we're in Leagues Cup and the Messi nonsense and everything else like that. That tournament got buried a little bit.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I didn't watch any of these tournaments mostly because the timing just didn't work out for me. But yeah, they also got buried when I was sitting around.
It was on before you're usually awake, so there's that.
And that was part of it. But like I've woken up for soccer. I'll do that. That's one of the few things I'll wake up for. Yeah. And by the way, 2031, it says U.S. Soccer and CONCACAF partners are co-hosting.
So it'll be U.S., Mexico, Canada.
I don't know what CONCACAF partners means, but yeah.
I think it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
They're going to do same stadiums and everything. Which, again, I'm glad that FIFA is
great.
Back together. Like, use the stadiums you've already used 2 years before. Again, shout out to Marta. I mean, 2 last-minute goals to
absolutely just magical, just amazing. Right. The beauty of the game right there.
Yeah, class. I mean, it's
we got to put her trophy right next to Pele, right? Like
classes
right
forever.
100%. One of the greatest to ever play the sport, male or female.
Yeah, so it's pretty dope. Shout out to Colombia as well. We always have to, you're runner up, but you obviously had to play really well to get there. So shout out to Colombia, and I think Spain is who played the English team.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And then shout out to
that team's not a joke.
Oh,
that women's Spanish team is phenomenal.
Yep.
I mean, they were a joke. They lost. Anyways, shout out.
I was waiting to find out that we were going to have Spain win the men's and the women's. Like, oh man,
they would burn that country down.
Yeah, I don't know if I could have. I don't know if I could have dealt with that either. But again, watching.
You think you root against England hard? Ask every Mexican American about rooting against Spain.
Spain for sure.
I will say Chloe Kelly definitely earned a fan in me here. Just her performance out there. But more than anything else, if you haven't seen the Jess Carter clip about what she's going to do after winning this and just go get proper drunk, I think that was the answer that she said. So go check that Jess Carter clip because she really earned a fan when she was interviewed. It's like the quote was like, "Jess, what's next for you after this?" She's like, "I'm gonna go get proper drunk."
Honorary beer guardian.
Yes, one of us.
She is English. They're gonna have a pint right after this. No, but as a side note, it was absolutely hilarious seeing all the heads explode in England when they're breaking viewership records, and then all the pontificators were saying, "Yeah, this is one of them things where like you got to be embarrassed if you're the men's team, right? Like they've been rooting for you since '66, and
all I have to say is to their men's team, first time.
I know, right? Welcome to the party. Yeah. Welcome in."
I've been asked before why I own U.S. women's team kits and not men's team kits, and the answer is usually because one has the star on the crest.
I assume you just like stars. Is that it?
One has stars on the crest, the other one doesn't.
I can't relate. None of my teams.